Hello everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. Today is this part 2 of the Finding the Truth with the Pendulum. As I said before, this is a very powerful tool and we have to be aware that the answer doesn't come from us. The answer comes from the truth that is recorded in the energy field that surrounds all creation, all human beings, and we are part of. Today I'm going to teach you how to use it, the formal protocol. Before, I would like to ask a question. It's a little hard to ask this question because it's also related to the murder of these 3 alternative medicine doctors. I was talking to a friend, a good friend of mine today, and he told me he knew a former director of the American Medical Association. And this man, when he was getting older, he felt so much guilt because of the things he has to do as a head of the AMA, American Medical Association, like hiding the truth about new health systems, protocols that even may cure cancer, and many other things. He felt so much guilt that he went to see this monk, asking him, what can I do to redeem myself? You know, the people who kill these doctors, they will be faced with the same questions on their own. They will confront their higher self. And they will feel guilty and nobody will tell them if they are not discovered and take to the trial, something like that. That's why I encourage you, don't trust what I am telling you, you try for yourself. Actually, I will let you do that question. Let's go through the procedure on how to use the pendulum. Because we are working with energy, and it's not our energy, it's the intelligent cosmic energy, we need to follow this procedure. Remember that this is not it's not a toy. This is something very serious. And this is what we do. I'm going to write on the video description all the procedure here on how to use the pendulum. And I'm going to read the most relevant things. It doesn't matter your background, anybody can do it. My Reiki teacher, energy healing teacher, used to teach it to kids and they were getting results instantly. You can do it too. You need to practice until you get confidence. Start with simple things. We're going to start clearing ourselves and our pendulum. And this is what we say. Remember that every prayer that we say is heard by this cosmic intelligent energy. Nothing is lost. Please clear all detrimental energies from me and my pendulum. Allow only the highest universal truth to work through me in harmony and balance for the degree of accuracy of my dowsing. Dowsing means to work with energies to find things. You say this prayer with conviction, knowing that whatever you say is going to be heard and is truth. And you clear those detrimental energies from your pendulum and yourself, because we want to know the truth. We don't want this to be influenced by our mind, by our feelings. We have to be neutral. It's important to ask the right question. This is very important. You will have to practice until you learn what is the right question or not. It has to be very precise. No ambiguities are allowed. The question has to be clear and only one yes or one no. One way is to ask, when you ask the specific question for the problem you want to know, I am seeking to find the best way to, and then you ask your question. We're going to do some examples. And before that, we have 3 simple questions. And they are, the first is, may I ask about this situation. For example, may I ask about if my friend lost a wallet and he wants to find it? That was a situation that happened to me. A friend of mine told me that his friend lost his wallet and he needed to work the next day. And I was able to find out through my pendulum that the wallet was inside of the house, that he didn't lose it in the restaurant or somewhere on the street, and he found it, and he was very thankful. May I ask, this first question is to get permission to proceed and confirm that the answer is available. If you ask a personal question about other person, probably that answer is not going to be available unless it's your son, your daughter, a loved one that you're very close and you need some important information about them. The second question is, can I ask? And this relates to inquire if you have the skill to get the correct answer. If they say yes, you proceed with the next question. Should I ask, in case your question is about a forbidden subject, an invasion of person's privacy, or other reason why you should not ask at this time? So you ask the three questions. May I ask? To get permission, to proceed and confirm that the answer is available. Can I ask? To inquire if we have the skill to answer that, to ask that question, the skill to get the correct answer. And should I ask not to invade people's privacy? And if with the three questions we have a yes, we proceed with the question. Let's try. I'm going to ask something very disturbing. I'm sorry, I need to show you the power of this. So these people who are perpetrating those crimes and controlling people's lives, stop doing that, because they will have to pay for the wrongdoing anyway. We have to do it with love, with intelligence. I'm going to ask. Actually, I'm going to put it here. The first question is, I am seeking to find the best way to know which organization was involved in the murder of these three alternative medicine doctors. That's my main goal. So the first question is, I'm going to see if the answer is available for me. May I ask about the organization who was involved in the murder of these three alternative doctors? I get this very often. The answer is not available. God doesn't want us to interfere with these events in life. It's not of my business. So let's ask for something less disturbing, something positive, something nice. I'm going to ask if with love, understanding, compassion, we can help to make this world a better world. May I ask if people using love, compassion, and understanding, can we make a better world? It's a clear yes.